Parlez-vous français? Find out why that may be a good question for you on today's edition of Hornet Nation News. Good morning, Hornet Nation. I'm Ella. Have you been struggling with some concepts in your core classes? Or do you just need some help on state tests? Tutoring is set to begin after we come back from Thanksgiving break. Math and science will take place after school on Mondays and Wednesdays, while English and reading will have their sessions Tuesdays and Thursdays. You do need to fill out a permission slip. Check with student services in the back office for more information. Speaking of academics, there are different options for foreign language on campus. Have you thought about trying something outside of your comfort zone?
Are you interested in speaking another language? We already know a huge percentage of our population here on campus speaks Spanish, so why not try something different? In fact, did you even know we offered French classes here? You can take up to 3 years of the language of love. It's also available in IB. The French language can be traced back to the Romans' introduction of the Latin of the Celtic-speaking inhabitants of Gaul. And the language of French is now spoken in 29 countries. Crazy, isn't it? There are so many perks to learning another language.
French is spoken around the world: Europe, Africa, South America, the Caribbean, North America, so you can learn a lot more about very different cultures by learning French instead of another language.
Learning a different language is shown to help students with their standardized test scores and become more culturally competent. Learning French can also help you with grammar and understand your own native language, whether it's English, Spanish, or Portuguese.
Learning another language can help you learn different roots and help you do better on like SATs, ACTs, and other tests you might take.
Learning French can be a little bit more difficult in more common foreign language classes, such as Spanish. While learning French, you tend to pronounce less letters that are being shown. But considering how rules for the English language are chaotic and inconsistent, if you already mastered that, French should be très facile pour vous. For HNN, I'm DeAngelis.
The winter sports season is on the way, so get ready to cheer for another round of athletics. Boys and girls soccer, boys and girls wrestling, and girls weightlifting are all taking place in the next few months. It may not be too late to participate, so contact the specific coach if you're interested. One of the main athletic attractions every year is boys and girls basketball. So we sent HNN executive producer Moses to find out the next John Morant on campus.
What's up, Hornet Nation? I'm Moses. We all know that basketball season is around the corner. Last year, our team went 12-12, but we are looking to go above and beyond this year. Coach Nemo stresses that competitive basketball takes a lot of hard work and requires sacrifices. The constant criticism and pressure to win leads to a lot of frustration. One player who has risen to this challenge is Charles Wright, who Coach describes as the most complete package on the team.
My expectations for this season, I feel like we should be able to go undefeated. Like, we have not great, we have some size and we have 2 of the best shooters in the county. So I feel like that gives us a huge advantage actually. Last year, we would like overlook like our opponents and just like kind of like laugh at them. And then we'll start having to play catch-up ball second half. So really what we got to do is just play aggressive from the jump and end the game early on. I feel like we should be able to whoop them really, for real.
Coach Nemo expects a lot of improvement as the players are now older and more experienced and will be more comfortable in the system. One of these players is Division I prospect Yoshi Nemo, clocking in at 6'6" with a versatile skill set.
I expect us to have over 20 wins this season, and I expect us to have a great season, a way better season than last year. This team's biggest impact would probably be our height, like Charles said, and we're way smarter than we were last year. Like I said, we weren't as smart as we were this year, and we made a lot of dumb mistakes last year that we have easily fixed this year. In my opinion, the competition for the schedule this year is easier than last year, but we still can't underestimate them because we could still lose to them. So just play as hard as we can.
Some other players to watch out for are Louis St. Jean, the team's sharpshooter, and Emmanuel Taylor, who bring a lot of energy to the court. Come out to our home games and support the rising varsity boys Hornets basketball team. For HNN, I'm Moses, about to ball out.
That's all for today. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on more videos. For HNN, I'm Ella. We are Hornet Nation.